highlight event of the South China Morning Post, celebrating Hong Kong initiative that began early this year in May to commemorate the 110th anniversary of the Post.
It's a huge honor for us to be hosting such a distinguished audience tonight. Special thanks must go to Sino Group, whose generosity made tonight possible.
I still remember when SCPMP launched this Celebrating Hong Kong campaign to celebrate or to commemorate SCMP's 110th anniversary. It was about the same time that the Hong Kong SAR government launched a campaign, Hong Kong Our Home, earlier this year. And I told myself, what a happy coincidence, because we really need to remind ourselves and remind everybody in Hong Kong that this is a city worth some celebration. This is a city that worths our continued love and care and mutual concern.
The results is a constant news feed, not only from us and from all of the media in Hong Kong, the daily strife, the daily tension, and the negativity. However, this is not the complete picture of Hong Kong we have come to love. After 20 years in Hong Kong, I love this city and I consider it my home. People I meet each day, even the people I do not know, remind me what is great about Hong Kong: their warmth, their efficiency, and the incredible spirit of surviving and thriving even in difficult times. I bet many of you here have the similar experiences that I have when you travel abroad or you spend some time away from Hong Kong. You will miss the great things that we often take for granted. You know, the great food, the MTR, the country parks, the clean, efficient governments, and the world-class airports.
The spirit of Hong Kong is not something which floats in the air. Who are these people whom we thank tonight for their contribution? Who are they? Who stand out in their different ways, representing the spirit of Hong Kong?
We have the good fortune to have an amazing group of individuals who represent the real spirit of Hong Kong. And I have the great honor to introduce two of them. The Spirit of Hong Kong Awards goes to Carmen Yao.
I still have the same destiny like Professor Hawkins, that every part of our bodies is dying, and someday that we might not be able to speak on our own, to breathe the air freely. And for this reason, I always convince myself that I really need to make good time and make good use of the time that I still have, as well as my freedom, because now I'm still able to speak, so I need to talk to people who can really change lives and make a significant difference for people who really need some advice and some support.
The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Lee Ming Sun.
喺嗰刻咧係冇得再考慮嘅時候啦，我唯有將我掛念我太太嘅心情咧收拾起，去又向佢嗰邊盡量去協助佢嘢去拯救佢啦，咁樣將佢帶嚟咗呢個困境啦，咁樣。
It is my honor to announce two winners tonight. The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Chen Ki-ying.
Because of the love of the Hong Kong community and because of the passions, respond to the teenage pregnant girls in Hong Kong and believe every child deserves a home for their own. Me, as a young adult, 26 years ago, start as a volunteer and afterwards become a full-time staff. I'm truly inspired by them. And they put and invest a lot in my life and encourage me to enter into the land of China in 1992. When I first walked into the state orphanage, spent almost half a day there. Before I left, I stood in the corner of the courtyard. There's a sudden realization that I actually truly blessed and fortunate growing up in Hong Kong.
The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Willie Law White Chow.
我唔敢講我可以做到啲乜嘢，我只係將我工作能力盡量提升到最高。我可以幫到人喺我工作範圍可以做到嘅，我一定做。因為我哋如果缺乏咗機會，呢個人變成一個廢人，佢嘅生命可能冇希望。我唔知呢啲係咪香港精神，但係我覺得係我哋要除咗物質上嘅支援之外，精神上嘅支援好重要，對殘疾人士。
It's my honor to introduce two of the awardees. The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Hernanda Hong.
Tonight will be a night that will give me much strength to move on my journey. When I encounter hardship, tonight will be a night that give me the force to move on and the courage. Thank you so much.
The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Ms. Mandy Zhang Jiquan.
I have various disabilities, including the visual impairment and hearing impairment, and the even greater challenge for me is my weak sensitivity of my finger, and also now I often got short arms, which is quite a disturbance to me and distracting me when I work. But I still feel that having gone through all the challenges all these years already, I must keep up my effort in order not to waste all the efforts of the people around me who have nurtured me wholeheartedly.
The next two awardees are truly special in that they, I think, define the spirit of Hong Kong by overcoming all sorts of personal challenges in life and also learn to give in a truly selfless and cheerful manner. The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Elsa Jiang Ayi.
今日咧，即係我能夠即係回首可以咧，即係去兼顧翻我而家即係做緊嘅義務工作嘅，即係去幫助啲少女即係去脫離一個毒癮啦。因為其實喺吸毒嘅裏邊，呢一個好想去改變，但係真係有陣時係你好想，但係真係做唔到。咁喺呢個路程嘅裏邊，我哋一班姊妹可以做到啲咩？就係陪行，同埋用我哋嘅生命嘅經驗去影響佢哋。我相信用生命影響生命，用我哋嘅見證能夠帶俾佢哋有盼望。
The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Jenny Law.
即係人生係好苦短嘅。咁啊經歷咗我出日日喺醫院差唔多成30年，我係冇停過。放假我都會去老人院、醫院咁樣。咁啊我要做就要開心。咁啊就當咗呢個人生咧係即係想做就去做啦，唔好有你以為嗰日人嘅生命真係好短，今日唔知聽日事，我咁行出去我都唔知發生咩事，所以咧想做就去做啦，咁樣啦。咁我各位大家，我希望你哋即係多啲去身邊關心身邊嘅朋友，關心即係你識與唔識都好啦，我哋攜手合作走呢個義工道路。
Any one of which could have been singing here tonight as representing the spirit of Hong Kong. But the Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Pastor Lee Ma-Fan.
我幫助嗰啲冇銀紙嘅，即係冇經濟嘅，冇親人嘅，冇孝子嘅，咁啊要露宿街頭啊，仲咪咧獨居啊，有病啊，冇人照顧啊，咁嗰啲咧一定咧，我係不分宗教，又唔單止唔分宗教，有求必助。 仲要咧即可入住，即係即刻收容佢，咁所以咧就係幫助呢啲咁需要嘅人。
The Spirit of Hong Kong Award goes to Kan Yu Kwong 先生。
回望咧已經做咗18年嘅義務工作咧，好多好難忘嘅經歷。仲記得第一次我喺廣西省偏遠山區喺冬天嘅時候去探訪一個家庭。 咁嗰個家庭嘅屋企咧係用啲樹枝搭成嘅，咁四邊都係通風，同埋咧家徒四壁咩都冇。咁我見到嗰個細路女咧就踎喺嗰個火爐旁邊取暖，咁佢個女主人咧就病咗喺個床上邊，冇錢睇醫生。細路女咧因為交唔起30蚊嘅書簿費咧，所以咧佢哋咧就返唔到學。所以呢啲情景我見到之後咧就真係好震驚。咁啊之後咧我哋又去探訪咗。 好多學校，咁我哋見到好多老師同埋同學咧，都喺啲藝房嗰度上課。咁我拍咗好多相，就帶咗翻嚟香港，就同我哋啲義工朋友一齊咧去分享，即係去了解下呢個咁嘅情況嘅。咁啊之後咧，大家咧都決定咧，將我哋募捐到嘅錢咧，係放喺呢一啲重建藝校同埋幫助啲貧困學生翻學嘅項目上邊。
This award is judged by the public as a person they feel most represents the spirit of Hong Kong. Judging from the immense volume of public voting she received, giving this person a win by a wide margin.
Don't give it away yet.
You know, who wrote this, right? I believe as soon as I share the person's story with you, many of who you will guess who the person is. The winner arrived in Hong Kong 25 years ago, and perhaps her greatest legacy is that she has been instrumental in breaking the back of the bear bow trade, the cruel and inhumane practice of keeping bears in tiny cages where they are milked for their bow for the rest of their lives. Supported by her efforts, more than half of China's provinces have now signed memorandums to say that they are committed to ending the bear bow trade. Many of the Asian black bears, or moon bears, as they're called, that have been saved from the bear bow farms have been taken to Her Animals Asia Sanctuary in Chengdu, Sichuan province. The winner of the Spirit of Hong Kong People's Choice Award is Jill Robinson.
There were some astonishing awardees, and I have to admit I was sitting on the chair over there and thinking, how on earth do you follow these people here that have done so much for the community? And I have to admit to being very surprised as well that animal welfare was recognised. It isn't always the case, and I just thank the people of Hong Kong for being behind our programmes as you have over the years.
This time, invite all the winners up on stage for a group photo, and Dr. David Pang, Chairman of SCMP Group, as well as SCMP Chief Executive Officer Robin Hu. Please join us on stage for a nice photo.
We also have a special thank you gift for our sponsor, Mr. Darrell Ng. We have been very careful how to spend Sino's sponsorship very carefully, and with that I'm proud to announce that the net proceeds, a total of $750,000, will be donated to three charities.
And now can we have the three representatives of the three different organizations that will be receiving this amount of money? The board member of SOCO, Reverend Tobias Bradner. And we also have Chairman of Tonghua Group of Hospitals, Dr. Ina Chan. And finally, Deputy CEO of St. James Settlement, Ms. Josephine Lee.